And Amelia, we'd love for you to share some information about Boulder Public Health and a little about our partnership. Feel free to take over.
Thanks, Zoe. So, hi everyone. Again, I'm Amelia Holbert with Boulder County Public Health, and I am on the Healthy Eating Active Living team. We pretty much focus mainly on that healthy eating side of things, but I support several food access programs. So our main goal is we believe that healthy, local and fresh foods should be available to everyone, regardless of your economic situation or where you might live. So I'm really excited to talk about our new partnership with Via. This is really happening because of COVID, to be totally honest. The way we had an opportunity to start a new program in the Longmont area. I'll briefly touch on in a minute some programs, some other programs that we work on, but I want to highlight this newest program that we have started due to some countywide funding that we had become available. So some of our work in Boulder is funded by specifically City of Boulder funding, but we've been excited with this county funding that we've been able to expand into more areas of Boulder County. So we wanted to work with a local farm. Our funding is coming from county sustainability tax funding, so it's really important to not only that people have access to healthy foods, but that it's also supporting local farmers. So we wanted to partner with a farm that would give weekly CSA shares or community supported agriculture shares to families who might not otherwise be able to afford farm fresh food. So we actually had a capstone student doing her capstone with us kind of January through April, so kind of right in the middle of all of this. She did a lot of research on what are some farms that would be available to provide CSA shares, what are some community partners. We were looking to find people who are experiencing food insecurity, so they're having trouble affording enough healthy food. And we wanted to find people who might not be eligible for some of the federal food resources like SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, or EBT, or the WIC program, which is the Women, Infants, and Children's program. So both of those are really amazing federal food programs, but we know there's a lot of people who either don't qualify, maybe they make just a little bit too much money and they actually don't qualify for this food assistance, but they're still experiencing food insecurity. It's very expensive to live in Boulder County, so just because people don't qualify for benefits does not mean that their needs are being met. So we were trying to find people who are kind of, we like to internally call it falling kind of in this SNAP gap of not qualifying for federal services, but still being food insecure. So we were able to work with some really amazing people at the City of Longmont to work through some community organizations and also some City of Longmont partnerships to find and enroll 62 families. That's what we're currently at, mostly in the Longmont area, but some in Lafayette as well. So these are people who are not on SNAP, they're not on WIC, and I'll explain why that's important in a minute. And these families are getting a weekly box of really amazing vegetables from Olin Farms. Some of you might be familiar with Olin Farms, located kind of right there in the Longmont area. And they are getting a weekly CSA share from Olin Farms. It is delivered directly to their door through our amazing partnership with Via. So Via goes to the farm, loads up the CSA shares, these 62 shares, and Via drivers amazingly drive these shares directly to the homes of these families. We've never been able to operate with this type of model. We've run CSA programs before through some funding that we've gotten from the state, but we've had to say, you know, families have to be able to drive to the farm and go pick it up themselves. So this has really revolutionized the way that we're able to offer programming, especially right now. We're in a pandemic. Many people, maybe they're at very high risk themselves, or they're really trying to limit the amount of time that they're away from home. So in so many ways, just via being able to deliver this food has been incredible. We've had amazing feedback from program participants who are really enjoying the program and are also, you know, just so grateful that it's being delivered directly to them. I think our partners at Boulder County Farmers Market were on a couple weeks ago, and they shared about their amazing partnership with you all and just using Via to get fresh food to people in this way is just really amazing. And we're so grateful to you all for helping us expand the reach of this program. Just to briefly plug our other programs and the reason why we have this model of saying we're really trying to target these people who don't qualify for SNAP or for some reason SNAP isn't available for them. And that is because we support a program called Double Up Food Bucks. And that is for people who do have SNAP. So if somebody has SNAP, they can use Double Up Food Bucks either at the farmer's market or at Whole Foods and Ideal Market in Boulder. And if they use their SNAP card to buy fresh fruits and vegetables, they actually get a match of additional coupons so they can buy more fruits and vegetables. So you can kind of think of it as like fruits and vegetables are half off, or you can think about that you're getting like a double incentive. But that's a really great program. So people who are on SNAP already do have access to use this type of fruit and vegetable incentive programming. And then people who are on WIC can go to the farmer's market and receive additional coupons to buy fresh fruits and vegetables there. So although it's not perfect, we do feel there are some programs for people who have SNAP or WIC. So we really wanted to focus in this CSA program in partnership with VIA on people who are not qualifying for SNAP and WIC and therefore can't access those other two programs. So again, 62 families, you all are delivering CSA shares weekly. And I want to mention we started about a month and a half ago, so mid-June, and this program runs all the way through October. So we're really talking about literally all summer long into fall, like the entire growing season, people are getting this weekly share of vegetables. I think that's all for me. I'm happy to take any questions about the program. Just again, thank you all so much. It's been such an amazing partnership. We could not be doing this without you, quite literally. So again, thank you to you all.
Thank you so much, Amelia. Looks like Lisa has a question. Go for it.
Thanks, Amelia. I was wondering, how do you identify the folks who are in the SNAP gap?
So we worked with the city of Longmont through several partnerships. And again, through some community organizations. So Intercambio is one. There's a group, a community organization called El Paso, but also several avenues within the city of Longmont. I'm gonna scramble all the names up, but the Children, Youth, and Families portion within the city of Longmont and some other programming within the city of Longmont. A little bit with the St. Vrain school system, although it was a challenging time because we were starting up right as school was ending and many of the St. Vrain teachers were not going to be working for the summer. But the idea is to work through community partners who already know families and communities that would qualify and that would be in need. So all of these people all of the 62 people are direct referrals either from the city of Longmont through Youth Family Partnership, I think older adult services, I'm gonna get all the names wrong, but direct referrals through those program staff or case workers, case managers, and then also some community organizations, and No Intercambio is one, and then El Paso. I know we talked about Salute. I can't recall if any direct referrals are coming in from that, but this program model is based on a program that operates out of San Francisco called Vouchers for Veggies. And the whole model is, again, to work through community-based organizations who know the community, who know their people, who know might qualify. And it's this kind of referral-based model.
I like the name of the Volunteers for Veggies.
In fact, we started this past week with a volunteer helping to deliver some of these groceries. And then Bruce just wrote me privately and said that he would like to participate as well. So we will get those volunteers delivering those groceries, and Peggy too. So yeah, that'll be great. We'll give you guys something to do.
I've got Wednesdays at Meals on Wheels, Thursdays on Longmont United. So the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's Thursdays that we do pick up this food. It's on Thursdays, Peg.
Okay, but that's only every other week that I do that. So
okay, we pick up at 11 o'clock, and then it takes about one driver, as we've got it broke up into 2 different shifts. It takes about 4 or 5 hours of just going to everyone's home and giving them a big bag of food. But it works really well. We're very thrilled to be able to help and to get these people the food that they need. And also, it's a safe way. Our drivers and volunteers really like it because they don't have to worry about having people on board and, you know, the risk that goes with that. They're just picking up groceries and delivering it. And so it's safe and works really well. So Peg, I will be in touch.
yes, we'll talk and work out a schedule.
We will talk. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm so excited for these community connections happening. Does anyone else have any questions for Amelia?
I do.
Please, Joyce.
Why, if you have food stamps and you have to have the fruit, but you can't afford the ones at the store, how can I join up with this?
So your question is, if you have SNAP, how do you use the Double Up program? So if you have SNAP, sorry, covered my camera. If you have SNAP, you can use the Double Up program. So you can do that at the farmer's market, or if you're in the city of Boulder, you can do that at Whole Foods or Ideal Market. If you have SNAP, gonna get a little bit into the weeds. So if you have less than $20 a month in SNAP, you wouldn't be eligible for the program I just spoke about, where Via is driving the farm shares to houses. But if you have SNAP and you want to use your EBT card to purchase fruit or vegetables, either at the farmer's market or at Whole Foods in Boulder, or Ideal Market in Boulder, you could think of it as essentially being half off. So for example, if you want to buy $5 worth of fruit, you would swipe your EBT card for the $5, and then they would hand you $5 in coupons that you would be able to use next time you went shopping. Unfortunately, I mean, we have nothing to do with SNAP and how much SNAP people are getting a month. So if it's an issue of you're just not getting enough SNAP each month, that is a federally, you know, that's a federal system and they make those determinations. It's just, if you have SNAP, you are able to use the Double Up program where you can get more when you're buying fruits and vegetables. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, because I live in Longmont.
Okay, live in Longmont. So you would be able to use it at the Longmont Farmers Market. They're also doing, the farmers market is doing an online marketplace for people if they don't feel comfortable going to the market in person, or if they just prefer to, you know, it's really easy, you can do it online. So there you would be able to use your SNAP, and the doubling would happen on the back end. So just a super rough example, if you wanted to buy $20 worth of fresh fruits or vegetables, you would end up paying 10 in your SNAP, and they would match you with that additional 10 on the back end. So it might be easier to think about things as being half off, kind of, if you're using the Double Up program.
Joyce,
Okay.
and Joyce, Via, you can ask for delivery, and Via can deliver that produce to you. We deliver on Sundays, and so we'll bring it right to your door.
Oh, cool.
And I'll put I'll put our website, our Double Up website, just into the chat, if I can figure that out. Just so this will actually talk about most of our programs, maybe not the CSA one that I just spoke about, but it will talk about Double Up, and it will talk about how it works at the farmers market, and then if you are in Boulder, how it works at the grocery stores.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, Amelia. Does anyone else have any questions? Great. Well, thank you, Amelia. Thanks for working on getting that link down into the chat. Oh, I see it there. Much appreciated. This is a really hugely important resource for everyone in this room and beyond. So thank you for helping with that.